What's up, Fresh Bros? Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. It is currently part 85. Last we left off, we went through the morphic pool, tried to dominate the brain. Didn't really go too well. We managed to hit it once, but hey, here we are. This here is Prince Orpheus. We managed to free him last time. He may look a little funky, but that's because he decided to get the tadpole to become a mind flayer. So just behind this portal is the Absolute waiting for us to take it on, the final stand. And let's see what Will has to say.
Gather your wits, tend to your weapons. It's time to leave this damnable prison behind, once and for all.
And Gale?
We've a city to save. I think it's about time we got started.
Well spoken. Let's go ahead and get on with the final battle. That's a pretty big fall. Oh, lovely. Oh.
This is chaos. I need to find a way through.
Okay,
Strike down anything standing between you and the brain.
So, yeah, this city is... Well, this is the opposite part of the city.
It's dark. Chris! You held the future of the people in your hands! How dare you take our prince from us! How dare you parade around this abomination!
Silence your blasphemous tongue, Voss.
Voss, give Kartav Kim crush.
What?
Stand down. The true heir has spoken.
No. It can't be.
Yeah, it's a long story. Because, I mean, it is really him. That is Orpheus. He, took this form so we could defeat the Nether Brain. I wish there was another way.
Orpheus, my prince. What's become of you?
The grand design must be ended. A sacrifice had to be made.
The duty fell to me. I am not long for this world, or any other.
What of Vlaakith? What of our liberty?
You underestimate your own people. Their imaginations have kept the name Orpheus alive for millennia. Bring them my message. Tell them my fate. Some will doubt. Some will mock. But some will listen. And the spark will be lit.
Listen, Githyanki freedom means nothing if the grand design comes to pass. I know it's a lot to ask, but, we're gonna need your help, boss.
Find your nerve, my friend. Today, we strike at the brain. This champion holds the key to the grand design's end. Answer to him as you would to me.
Your Majesty.
I have spoken.
As you wish. I stand at the ready.
Your friendship, your constancy. When I fell to despair, they elated me. Thank you, my friend. Shavazai.
Shabazai.
Now, to the Netherbrain. Let it be the first victim in the war for the skies.
Yeah, and I guess now I got control of Orpheus. Let's see what kind of powers he has. Okay, so Karsus Compulsion. So that's a level 9 spell. Can use that just to, I guess, open the Netherbrain once we get to it. We have Potent Concentrated Blast, which does 18 to 108 psychic damage per round. Oh, it blasts a creature and sapping energy. If the target was concentrating on a spell, you heal equal to the amounts of damage dealt. What the and this is once per turn. What kind of... Okay, Mind Blast. Spew forth a conical wave of psionic energy, possibly stun targets within. Once per turn, it does 9 to 37 psychic damage, and has a possible stun every turn. In a cone, Tentacle Whip, 8 to 35 damage, lash out with tentacles, possibly stunned. Levitate, can fly. Let's see here, second wheel, we got Extract Brain, lobotomize a creature that is stunned, prone, or sleeping or unconscious and deal, 61 to 136 damage per turn. That's piercing, by the way. Good God. So, let's see here, Psionic Overload. Overload Psionic Powers. Your attacks deal an extra 1d4 psychic damage, but you take 1d4 psychic damage every turn. Okay, so that's kind of a stupid ability to use, but, you know, it's whatever. Let's see here, we got Mind Sanctuary. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Huh. Okay, and let's see here, Strengthen Force Tunnel. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 40 feet away. You also got Augmented Shield of Thralls. Or conjure a volatile shield that grants the target 25 temporary hit points. If these temporary hit points are lost, the shield bursts and stuns nearby foes. Let's see here. This lasts until long rest. Oh, yeah, it implies lasts until long rest. Applies onto 2 targets. Ooh. Ooh, so I can give this to... I'm gonna give this to Sylvis and Lae'zel since they're front lines. I guess I should have,
the people.
Will cast Armor of Aguthus. There we go, and let's see here. So that's a very nice one. It looks like that's just an action. I can use that as much as I want. Same with this other ability here. Nebulous Black Hole, which does 7 to 34 force damage. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. Then, of course, we got Synaptic Consumption. Okay, so devour your foe. Well, that's a crazy opening statement. Okay, devour your foe, lowering all their ability scores initially by 5, and by 1 each subsequent turn. Additionally, you gain 2 to 20 hit points per turn. This lasts for 5 turns, after which the target is left prone. Then we have Fierce Perilous Strikes, grant an ally an additional 15 psychic damage, healing 2 to 16 damage. When they attack, they score a critical hit. When they roll a 15 or higher, they become vulnerable to all damage for the duration of the effect. Okay, and I mean, doesn't show... Oh, 3 turns. Let's see here. So, Fracture Psyche, 5 turns. The target's armor class is reduced by 5. If the If the target dies while affected by this power, you can cast a stronger Shatter Psyche on another target. Oh, okay. Displacer Beast shape. Transform into a Displacer Beast that can displace itself and enemies and has 85 hit points. Not bad, not bad. Stage Fright. Your targets have disadvantage on attack rolls and take 2 to 12 psychic damage each time they miss. Then, of course, we have Transfuse Health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. Okay, I mean, this is until long rest. This ability here. So this ability here allows Orpheus to just turn into a Displacer Beast. Displacer Beasts have Tentacle Whip, 8 to 28. Slow Fall and Call of the Weak are just activated naturally. I can dismiss shape, I can displace or teleport yourself and a target to nearby locations, shredding the target's mind and leaving behind an illusionary copy of yourself. 2 to 16 damage. Then of course there's illusionary copy, but that of course only happens inside combat.
Still alive.
I mean,
So much
hey.
progress.
So we definitely got one hell of a powerful ally on our team. We got Dead Acolyte of the Absolute here. And
we have
I guess
lost
this is
much
where-
already. And we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for...
hey, am I Trudy?
You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
The very same. The champion we've been waiting for. The one who will save Baldur's Gate from ruin.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
I have marshaled the best the Flaming Fist has to offer. We will fight to the last.
You've unexpected friends. But my debt to you still stands. The Iron Hand Gnome's firepower is yours to command. Just show us where it's needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
Our city, Father. Today, I fight in your honor.
Did you think I was gonna let you have all the fun? Mole looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
I want my city back. And I've brought the toughest bastards from the guild to get the job done. My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
I wouldn't miss this for all the souls in the city. Call my name, and I'll bring the hellfire.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a moment too soon.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech. Something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Well, embrace your courage and let it guide you through the battle. Don't give in to fear, because our freedom depends on your bravery. You are the guardians of the city.
Well said.
Yeah.
We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Balduran's grace be with you.
You know, it's real funny. The Emperor said we had, like, no allies, and we weren't really... Who the hell is Call the Red? Why is there just a kobold sitting here?
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smarts to sneaks in. The skelly boy said I could stay if I sold you stuff. So hurry up. Bye, bye, bye.
Oh.
Whoa. Sure, a bit of a big un, aren't you? Pleased to make your acquaintance, my scaly liege. Bye, bye, bye.
I see you're good friends with Popper. Just like him, you're, little, short on stuff.
Oi! Don't be rude. I may be small, but I can carry more than my weight in goodly goods. So buy something or move on.
Okay, I tease. Let's see what you got. Because I got a bit of gold. Maybe you can give me some good items. I feel like maybe... Oh boy. Yeah, these are definitely some last ditch. If you really need some good consumables, get them here and now. Let's see here. Definitely going to take all of the scrolls of Revivify. Take all of the potions of Supreme Healing and Superior Healing. Angelic Slumber and Angelic Reprieve. What's Angelic Reprieve? Benefits short rest? No. I don't want my characters to fall asleep for... Actually, Angelic Slumber. Drink fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you gain the benefits of a long rest. I mean, that's pretty good, I guess, if I do it in a safe spot. And I mean, yeah, I don't really have much else, I guess. Guess if I buy a couple of smoke powder bombs, I'd be ready for the final explosion. Yeah, because I got some smoke powder satchels, bombs. Still have a couple of sanguine explosive from that blood lady. I still have a pocket spectator in this flask. I still have the rune powder bomb. Then everyone else has rune powder kegs on them.
Don't go dying, or I'll be real mad.
Okay. It's just crazy to see all these allies here. I mean, considering that's the Emperor the whole time before I decided to tell them off and actually get Orpheus on my side, was talking about, you're not getting enough allies. You should have more allies. Look at how many allies I got. This place is full of allies now. We got Barkus, we got Missoura, we got Yurgir, we got Olma, we got Zevlor, we got We got Isabel. We got Dame Aelin. I mean, that's... Dame Aelin can basically solo the Absolute, just saying. We got Volo. We got Counselor Frolic. We got Jaheira. We got Valera. We got Duke Older Ravengard. We got Nine Fingers Keen. And honestly, Nine Fingers Keen could probably solo the Absolute. So, you know, like, we got a few allies.
Never thought our first meeting would land us here. Of all places. But here we are.
Yes, yes. Oh, I don't want to really talk to Mizora. She's kind of, Anyways. Is that Lore? Oh. Yeah, it's like no dialogue. That's crazy. What does Nine Fingers have to say?
Come on. Speeches are done. All that's left is the doing.
Well spoken, well spoken. What do you think, Yrgir?
Smells like violence all round. Smoke. Blood. Tears. This will be a good hunt. Hurry on and start the attack.
Nice, nice. And Dame, are you ready?
We face the greatest evil our realm has known, and we do it together. On your word, the sword of Selûne will fall upon our foes.
Well, I'd say we definitely got some attention here. Looks like... Oh shoot, it looks like I got some special abilities already. Looks like I got Rays of Fire, once per short rest. Roll 5 Rays of Fire. Oh, that's pretty nice. Do I have... Doesn't look like I have any special abilities to summon allies yet. But I suppose once I get a little further in, the game will give me like a special ability, like, hey, press this button, summon all your allies, you know? Well, anyways, let's venture on outwards. Looks like, ooh, yeah. Definitely looks like the Absolute is at its greatest, but hey, we've toppled it at every point. And I feel like we're at our strongest. We should be able to easily topple them. Civilians, get out of here. You're safe now.
Fall back! Fall back!
Mind Flare.
Matthew! Leave him be! We
Matthew's
have to
gone.
keep
Get
running.
out of here. What's happening here?
Mind Flare! It's over.
There's a glimmer of something beyond his words, but in a moment it's gone, consumed with fear.
One last run, then we're clear.
Okay. Oh. Looks like the upper city is overrun. Let's take them on. I want to see them try and take us down. Alright. Here they come. Everyone get ready. Alright. Looks like we cleared out a good chunk of them. That was one hell of a fight.
I'll run one later.
So does look like our spell slots aren't restoring after a fight, which I guess is fair and all, but like, that was a really long fight. I mean, we're already an hour into the video. Brain jar. What the I have no idea how much more of a fight we're going to have up ahead. And I mean, I suppose I should give everyone an angelic reprieve just so we can have everyone like long rest a little, basically. Oh, let me if I split items, give this to Sylvis. I can split items and kind of just pass these around. So Will, Lae'zel, and Sylvis should all have, or Will, Lae'zel, Sylvis, and Gale should each have at least one angelic reprieve for when we need it. I guess I should give everyone like some healing potions as well, so you just go ahead and split these items as much as I can. So I guess I can give everyone 2 of the supreme healing, because Sylvis does have plenty of healing as is. And really, Gale needs most of the healing.
Sharp as ever.
But hey, I can have Will re-armor of Augustus. And I can have the Emperor reapply the Shield of Thralls, which is really powerful. Volatile Shield.
Have a lot on my mind. And well.
So I guess that was one hell of a fight. Not like we're getting experience from this, but you know, it's good to take care of some absolute cronies while we're on our way to the absolute self.
Looks like part of the nether.
And I mean,
but we'll need
Sylvis here did say that was most of them. It looks like we gotta climb the nether brain here. Oh, but it looks like we got more incoming. Oh crap, they're sending in a ship? made it. Seems like Orpheus managed to lead the way. Look at that. If Yankee aren't completely useless. Dragons are knocking these nautiloids right out of the sky.
You are persistent.
Damn straight I am. Join you. I was planning on destroying you, honestly. Seems like we're right here. Seems like it's now or never.
Can't give up now.
We probably should want to get as much healing done as possible, so we should probably all drink some angelic reprieve. Angelic slumber, at least.
The pride of the gate.
Blackets will be done.
You know, get everyone a short, long rest, basically.
Rise. Soon.
And get everyone nice and prepared for this next little adventure, I guess. So time to conjure us. Time to conjure Scratch. Well, where's Scratch? There he is.
Elminster's not around.
And time to summon in Cinder. Our little flame elemental. And I do believe we are right at the final stretch. This is about to be the final battle. And I mean, this recording is going on quite a while, but honestly, I don't think we're too far. So, or I don't think we're too far away from the end. I think we're actually quite close.
No time to rest.
So, everyone nice and buffed up, ready. Let's get this over with. Ready to face the Netherbrain? Ready as I'll ever be.
A thought occurs to you as you gaze at the monstrosity above. Gale's orb remains an option, one that could put an end to the Absolute once and for all.
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on then, out with it. I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity.
Alright. Just remind myself we're playing. Protect the brain. Then comes Orpheus's part.
As viable a plan as any while staring into the maw of perdition.
Yeah.
Shall we?
We shall. Remember, the only bomb we'll be using against this Netherbrain is our own. We each have our part. Remember the burden I have granted you. The three of you. I bear some of it myself. Soon, this brain will fall. Oh, it's going into the sky, though. Hold on tight. Oh, it's now a bad time to mention I got a bit of a fear of heights. Anyways, let's get on up here. Quickly now. Oh god. Whew. Wasn't too bad, just had to climb a brain stem. Alright. There it is.
There it
Crown
is.
of Karsus.
The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
The Netherstones might prove more effective if we use them now.
Emperor. We face at last. Oh. It looks
That
like
face.
Hmm?
The one in my dreams.
Wait.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses.
Oh yeah? Lie. Screw you, Wolf. Screw you, Emperor. Yeah, that's teaching. get to it. A brain.
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
Alright. Well, it seems like you're in there. We'll join you soon. Let's take this brain out together. Should still have, well, everything that we've been eating. You alright in there?
A crack in it.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Right. Let's teleport down to it. And I must plant the first bomb. In fact, I should be able to bring all the bombs to me. Yes. I can do it on my own. Bring me the bombs. Right. I have it. I have the full collection. Let's place the first rune powder bomb. Powerful. Destructive. Bad. Place down. Rune powder barrel. A few more. Stacking these up. This explosion should be enough to shake Faerun for miles. The mighty rune powder stack. First of its kind. It's not only take the top, and it is complete. Now to add some spice. These are just base spices, huh? Those I should drop down into these satchels. Add to the explosive roster. Drop down the... I can throw Sanguine Might. I'm unsure which will actually do more damage. Suppose I could always split the stacks. And simply line this place. Alright. Trap is set. Now to stand a little out of the way.
Have to keep going.
This should be far enough away. Alright, Orpheus. You and me in here, but it's been an honor. Now eat this, you ugly son of a...
impossible. Pain, fear, terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It
That.
is subdued.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Go ahead. Command the brain to destroy all the tadpoles. Then itself. You've earned it.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Death to the absolute. Ugh.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
Crown of horses.
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Oh. Yeah, right. Gravity works. Alright, hold on to something. This brain's going down. Why did it fly so high up? Oh, not again. Oh, look out, Baldur's Gate. Maybe a bit of more collateral. Giant brain coming through. Oh, look out for that non-light. Oh. Whoa! Well. I think Baldur's Gate is finally safe. People should be rallying together by now. Probably picking up all the pieces. Surprised we survived that fall. I mean, city looks like it's seen better days.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Yeah. Especially glad those fishermen gave us a little trip.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
It's over. It's truly over.
The parasite. It's withered. Dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable. And I'm grateful for it.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
Orpheus.
But first,
listen.
Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Call the dragons, Lae'zel. I will join you, and we will slay the treacherous Lich Queen.
Shak Von Fintu, source of my joy. You honor me. Vlaakith will fall, and we will plant a seed. From that seed, Githyanki freedom will blossom.
Lach crashed Makvlek. So be it. Now, give me my freedom from this form.
Yeah. See, about that. I've met a few Mind Flayers. Like, Omelum, for example. He, broke free from the well, elder brain that he was being controlled by, and, he seemed to turn out alright. Runs the, Society of Brilliance. I mean, sure, you're a Mind Flayer, but just listen to how you talk. You're still you, aren't you?
But for how long? My mind screams. It will never stop until it has slipped away from me entirely. I will not be Geik. I did what I did to save my people. The rest is up to them. Someone else must rise within the ranks to lead the revolution against Vlaakith. Give me my freedom from this form. Release my soul to the astral seas, while I still have one to call my own.
You may not be able to return to your people, Orpheus, but you deserve to live to see their future, at least. You know, perhaps you could help them from the shadows here and there. I mean, you don't need to run in face first and say, "Hey, I'm Prince Orpheus. Follow my instructions," because let's face it, you're a Gake, they're not going to listen to you, but, like, I'm sure you could figure something out. You don't have to die here just because you got a little something on your lips.
Perhaps you are right. I may not be the one to lead my people, but I can still bear witness to their glory. I shall find a place for myself in a corner of these realms. For even in darkness, the stars of Tunarath will shine upon me. You were a worthy ally.
Freedom is freedom, no matter the form. I hope he finds peace with his newfound nature. It's the least he deserves.
Kulos! Kuthos!
Whoa. Look. Magnificent. So which one's going to be mine? I'd like the red
Your
one.
heart flutters with excitement, aspiration, and even hope. The astral plane awaits. A rebellion takes shape. The
All
future
right, let's
of the
kick
Githyanki
us some.
Empire rests on your shoulders. Battle awaits, and you mean to rise victorious.
I'm hot. Too hot. I think this is it. The engine's finally cooked. I'm not ready. We did it. I did it. The city's gonna be all right. My friends are going to be all right. I can let go. I'm slipping. I can't hang on. What's happening? Goodbye, sun. Goodbye, sea. Good.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. While navigating the disordered environs of Limbo, you and Lae'zel heard the summons. A telepathic emanation. You are accustomed to receiving dispatches and battle orders from the Githyanki rebel forces in this form. But this was different. An invitation to a gathering of friends. Those allies who stood with you against the Netherbrain. Those who thwarted the grand design. Those who made your war against Vlaakith's tyranny possible. You cannot join them in person, but you shall be with them again, nonetheless. to project your image through the cosmos. Such is the skill of the Prince of the Comet. You have no doubt it can be done.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
I suppose it is nice to be here once again. Looks like the old camp too.
Weavers can pluck wine from all over the world, but is there one bottle of fresh blood?
Well, dearest, I'd say it is quite nice to be here.
There you
With
are.
a projection like this, kind of cool, isn't
For 2
it?
months we trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more we skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet we travelled through Limbo. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents and a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure our projections here. Worth every one of those days and every drop of their sweat. Right here, right now. There's no other place I'd sooner be. Enjoy your night, chatter away. For tomorrow, we face Zareth Minyaragith.
Zareth Menya Agith. And well you know the name. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, and the ruler of their capital, Shraktalor.
Yes, yes. Do you really think that Minyaragith, I know, will help us destroy Blacketh? I mean, he's a part of the Githzerai, and well, you're Githyanki, and I guess I'm adoptive Githyanki, so do you think?
I do. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. He will aid us if we meet him in the same spirit, my love.
Love. The word hangs in the air for a moment, before Lae'zel continues, unfazed.
And if he refuses, we carry on. Gravity pulls us in but one direction. We are warriors of the comet. We will blaze forth until we burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. And when the comet has risen, we will be forever together, as surely as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
Oh, yes, and I think I left the egg with you. Has it hatched yet?
So it has. And a fine man the hatchling will be. I call him Zan. Freedom. He is with the mages of Zamvadim. I trust his care to no one else. Zan's destiny will be his own to follow. Warrior, poet, explorer, scholar. His way will be the way of the comet. No chains to bind us, no lies to bury us. Liberty will be the rallying cry that unites our empire.
If only Orpheus could have shared our victory.
I admit, I've longed for his guiding wisdom more than once, but I have not heard tell of him, nor has my mind felt his presence. Gith's son has been lost to the shadows. Perhaps one day, when the Lich Queen is dust, he will step into the light.
I love you, Lae'zel. To fight at your side is an honor and a pleasure. And I cannot wait until we crush some more of those abuliths? Yeah. They're skulls. Strange creatures that float through space.
Love. Until I knew you, I thought the mere idea a joke. A weakness indulged only by lesser species. You proved me a fool. I am forever grateful. A taste I will never grow tired of.
Well, I suppose I should join in on the festivities with everyone else. Minthara, is that really you?
So, here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors.
Careful.
We could have ruled these realms as gods. Do you ever regret that we did not take control of the Netherbrain?
Oh, please. You, of all people, should be glad the Absolute is no more. I mean, it nearly destroyed you. You should really thank me.
But what better revenge could there be than enslaving the abomination that was the author of my torment? I shall not dwell on the past, though. The future is unwritten and rich with possibilities.
And what mark have you been making,
I
Minthara?
feared that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed.
Good to hear. Kind of quite the ambition there. We could do great things together. I'm kind of far. Do you need help from me?
Naturally. A fledgling god is of little use where my plans are concerned. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be. Oh, I would kill for a glass of Ulava
Will Ravengard, Blade of Frontiers, my main man. How have you been?
Gods, I must look a mess. I just rolled out from under a pesky ogre when Withers yanked me in. Oh, I didn't mean... Well, I didn't mean that. I just gutted the ogre, not... How about I change the subject before I dig this hole any deeper? You look positively perfect, if a bit shimmery at the edges.
To your relief, your projection holds. It took a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure it. You can touch, taste, and talk. But your fleshy body is in limbo, the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once the Githzerai were one with the Githyanki, until bloody civil war severed the Gith species. The Githzerai god king Menyar Ag-Gith sent word through the cosmos. He knows of your rebellion, and he's agreed to parley. Should the Githzerai join you, you could vanquish Flakith in a red dragon's blink.
How fares the comet's path? I wager you've cracked open more Kithraki heads than you could possibly count.
Well, 13 Kithraki, 25 SARS, and 305 warriors, precisely. If my count is right.
Then you did keep count. I should have known you would. How you thrill in the Blades Hunt. The trolls I've torn open, the ghouls I've cleaved, the stories I've been itching to tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
I'm listening.
You'll have to choose one tale and one tale only, I'm afraid, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Stegosaurus that bullied Candle Keep, the impossible Lich, or the young dragon who crawled out of Deeping Cave?
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, you say the impossible Lich and just leave it at that. You gotta at least give me a bit more detail than that. Like, what kind of Lich we talking here?
Though the adventure had peaceful beginnings, as so many often do. I'd made camp south of Daggerford. The night was calm, lit by the green lanterns of a caravan. I was about to dig into a hearty stew when it began. A deluge of bone. It was as if 1,000 skeletons were walking the skies and had split into pieces. Skulls, knuckles, ribs rained down on me. I shielded myself with armor of Agathis and made for the light. The bones clumped and clattered into unspeakable aberrations. I cast and carved until I reached the light. I found no caravan, but a sickly green lich. Each fallen bone was a shard of its essence, an impossibility. But what does a world of netherbrains and magic crowns care about the impossible? I raged through the night. By morning, the fields were buried in shards of bone, the liches included.
Wow, huh. Zora must keep you busy with your missions, too.
She's kept her leash loose. Though, I've been no stranger to the hells. Every target she's set me on's been a demonic intruder. Tenari assassins who slip into Avernus. Armonites that amass near the Styx. My next mark's the most challenging yet. Or so she says. I don't know much more. Only that it's no demon, but a devil. She's playing a game. I don't know what it is or how she plans to win, but I can tell you this much. I'd fall on my own blade and join the blood war in an instant should Zariel's hell-touched fingers stretch towards the coast. And as long as I'm more useful as a warlock, that's not a risk Mazora would take.
I miss traveling with you. What a pleasure to be around.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Yeah. Well, Father must be proud. Have you been visiting?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, Fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the Fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart. Go on. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Oh, Will, you struggling alcoholic. Jahira. If it isn't the High Harper herself.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
Oh, come on! Like armor isn't completely presentable. But yes, I've learned a lot since we last met. Did you know that mind flayers actually have 3 hearts? Yeah, crazy.
I'm glad the months have not been wasted. Particularly as I spent them cleaning up the mess we made of the city. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
It's Kip, but our Kip. I wouldn't change a thing.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all 3, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again.
All well and good. You must be proud
I
of them.
suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Where we are standing right now, this campsite, used to be my home, but honestly, no matter how far away I may be, the gate will always be my first. Be first in my heart.
Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Yeah, they might have put truth serum in the wine or something.
I expect there have been
Gale.
other reunions to which I was not.
Well, well. Look what the Tressim dragged in. Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
Professor? Well, I'm honestly surprised. I mean, with your expertise, I thought you could teach every kind of magic
I
going.
did offer, as a matter of fact. However, the Blackstaff insisted I couldn't teach every subject, nor could the simulacra of myself I offered to create for that purpose. So I've settled for teaching the art of illusion. Magic to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow expression of that most magical attribute of all, imagination. I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive former reputation. I seem to put the fear of the gods into them. Or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would, and in return she cured me of the orb at last. Even now I struggle to put the feelings into words. It was like exhaling for the first time after holding my breath for so very long. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom. Too good, if anything. I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
I'm glad to hear that, honestly. Magic is no idle study. I mean, it is quite dangerous. Should be treated as such.
Still, I hoped my students might be a little more open to the playful side of such magic. Oh, they try their best, of course, when they can manage to stay awake. And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Oh, I've been kind of following my oath before me. My doctrine holds fast, as does my pledge to aid those it protects. As such, I have stolen psionic crystals. Let's see here. I fought against the Githyanki Empire here, slew a few Kwanzith, took out an Aboleth in one area. That was quite a crazy fight. Apparently got a few more of them nested up somewhere that we might have to take out on our way to meeting with the Githzerai, so that way we can band together and finally take out Queen Vlaakith. The usual.
From you, I'd expect nothing less. I've told my students plenty of tales about our escapades. You're something of a hero to them, I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you.
I mean, of course, perhaps the discipline of my oath will help them avoid the wayward paths of the less principled of your kind, to put it.
I, for one, can't wait. And I say with some confidence, neither can they. Of course, you'll be most welcome to stay with me in my tower. It will give us plenty of time to catch up on your adventures. I'm very curious to know what you've been up to these past months. But I suspect the telling of that tale would keep you tied to me all evening. So, in the spirit of selflessness, I encourage you to mix and mingle for now, with time enough to come.
Yes.
Rank. I expect
I'd take rat over this
Oh?
any day. Now, there's a face I
Well,
go
I recognize
well
that snarky demeanor anywhere. I'd say I found myself a vampire spawn in camp.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't
Say
sure
the
our
same to you.
withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. Or here I am. I'm not sure about you.
Well, it's taking a breather and limbo, with Lae'zel after myriad of battles in the astral plane. No biggie.
But of course, I imagine traversing a cosmic war zone is no easy thing. I was concerned you'd land yourself in trouble without me to look after you, but I see you're doing just fine as you are. Flying across the cosmos on the backs of dragons, waging war on your mad queen. I couldn't be more proud.
Yes. You seem a little happy. Have you been drinking?
Cheeky. I've been very well behaved. Thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Oh. Huh. Astarion. One of the good guys. Who would have thought?
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
Well, You ever miss walking in the sun?
I did at first. But then I realized these shadows, this darkness, it's all a part of me. I spent too long defined by what other people did to me, the choices other people made for me. But that's over now. This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
Well, good luck.
And to you. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
Yep. Does seem like
I expect
spoken
there
with
have been other reunions
just
to
about
which I
everyone
was
except
not
for
invited.
Volo, of course, Mr. Creator of Stories.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Well, it's wonderful to see you, Volo. How have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
Love it. Honestly. Presuming I'm the hero.
That would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you could just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Reunions to which I was not invited.
Who is this?
You see, Boo?
Oh.
I told you our friend was near.
Minsk. How's my favorite ranger hanging?
Ah, breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Yes. Honored, of course.
So... it's good to see you, Minsk. Boo too. And, Happy?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing aexum.
So, Minsk, buddy, still chasing after the guild? You made peace with them. I thought you... Ugh.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. Nine Fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
No, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
First of all, sweet Bahamut, how many people have you killed? Second of all, Lae'zel and I have been fighting for the Comet Prince. Lich Queen's days are quite numbered.
Minsk hears the determination rattle your cry. Even if he can't remember who is the Comet and who the Lich Queen. Boo will remind him of the details later. He has the memory of a miniature giant space elephant. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo. Though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsk where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. And Minthara, yes, she is here also, repenting of her wicked ways and performing charitable acts, no doubt. And there is an absence. Karlak, who would have been the heart of this celebration, had she not lost her heart in turn. Saving your city was her last act in this life. Which is why Minsk will make sure the guild honors her, yes? Study them well, sneak thief. For the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
If you're being held hostage, Happy, blink twice.
He's going to kill me, isn't he? Not the big mad bastard. The hamster.
Oh my god. Well, anyways. Hang on a minute. Who the hell are you? Playing such a magnificent tune.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
I mean, music's fine. You honestly seem kind of glum. Thought bards were meant to be full of prep and joy.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
Well, go on. What's your name?
Milil. Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries less weight than it used to.
Oh.
Apologies. I think I got a mote. Carried away there. You're hardly to blame. You just want to change up the music, I wager.
Well, in that case, I'll leave you to your quiet, to your terrible pain.
Suppose I'll get back to it then.
Yep. Sorry to bother you, Malil. Huh.
Seems like a century ago that we were all together, but also like no time's passed.
Well.
I don't know how to explain.
Right here is where me and Lazel. Oh, hey, Withers, you're here.
Thou feelst it still. She is not here. She who was the boldest. Hast thy thoughts been with brave Karlach often?
I'm being strong. It's what she would have wanted.
Truly? Most of the time it was she who was strong for thee. Didst thou not employ her ever to carry all of thine loot?
Not really, no. I kind of... She was everything. Like, always putting herself between us and any danger.
Thou art safe and warm because of her, even if her mortal fire has gone out. In but 10 days, an entire life was lived. More than mortal years. Mortal centuries were hers. Thy band, thy bond, gave that life to her.
She was crazy as it sounds. Like a sister to me.
Not like. Thou wert her kin. It was written in her heart. Surely thou knowest that. In the fugue plain, her soul burns so bright, it pains the gods to look upon. Recall that in time, all changeth and all is rejoined. Thou shalt be with her again.
Well, I think I'm kind of caught up with everyone. What's next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
Oh.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
brains without worms in them, and a good night's sleep.
To you.
Wow, I actually got a diamond achievement for completing the game in Tactician. Oh. Wow. So that was Baldur's Gate 3. I got a whole bunch of achievements for that. So yeah, that's the entire series complete. This was a long recording time, so this is definitely gonna pop up a little later than my usual upload times, but yeah, that was a fun series. 85 weeks of just non-stop Baldur's Gate 3. I guess what's next? I have two options. I could move into Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, since I have the Enhanced Edition collection, and kind of just go through that entire series. Or I could do another Baldur's Gate 3 series, but this time do an evil route and go Dark Urge and see where I go from there. So I'm going to have a post set up and let me know what you think. And yeah, I do believe this is going to be a good place to wrap things off, to wrap this series off. This has been your bro Frostbrew, and I think I'm going to have to catch you on the next one. Later!
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.